Hello everyone, welcome to the Cursing Seamstress. Today's Sunday the 20th maybe? The 22nd. And I am on my way out in just a minute to go to church. But I wanted to show you, I think the last thing I talked about was making a dress by Merchant & Mills called the Fielder dress. I did order it, I did print it, I have not taped it together. There is a sale on, I'm going to use those curtains that I showed you last video that are very soft, cottony fabric. I think I'm going to make the first one out of that, but there is some black linen on sale at, I don't remember the name of the company, but I will find out. And it is 30% off, I think, and it's appropriate for everything. Dresses, curtains, I forgot what else. They listed it. It's supposed to be quality linen. But I got sidetracked from making that Fielder dress. It's the next thing that I'm going to do. But I was sort of organizing my patterns a little bit and came across a Sinclair pattern. It's called the Demi Classic Semi-Fitted Knit Raglan Style Top, S1044. And so I don't know, I have bought from Sinclair before, I think, but I want a pattern from Island Socialist. And I don't remember if this was the one that I chose or not. It's a very nice pattern. And I was just going to show it to you. I have the pattern pieces that I used here, and I'll just show you the line drawing here of the top. There are so many variations of this. I chose to do the 3/4 length hemmed sleeves with the rounded bottom. I cut. This is layered, so you can print only the sizes that you need. I printed the 12 and the 14, and I cut on the 14 just to be safe. And I'm glad I did. I'm wearing it, and it's the perfect size. So let's see. So the variations that there are, and that the neckline really, I had to think about what kind of a neckline to choose. I'll tell you what they are. There is a really wide boat neck, which really looks like an off the shoulder. If you were to move one way or the other, it's going to go off your shoulder. It's very wide. I think there's a regular boat neck. There's they call it a deep scoop neck, which is what I made. And then I think there is like just a crew neck. There's a band, of course, for the neckline. You can band the sleeves and you can band the bottom by choosing from the bottom. You can do a straight bottom, a banded bottom. I think there are several lengths that you can do. Sleeves are either a very short cap sleeve, a short sleeve, a 3/4 sleeve, or a long sleeve. So the options are really amazing, I think. I don't remember how much this pattern was, but it was not expensive. I think their patterns are $8 or $9. I had limited amount of this fabric. This fabric you've probably seen before if you've watched my videos. I made one of my grand boys a top, I think, out of this, a top or a bottom. And it's from Joann Fabrics, and it's nice. It's fairly lightweight. It held up well for whatever I made for him. So the pieces are minimal. The front and the back are cut on the fold. There's the sleeve piece, and there are the bands. I only had one band because it was the neckline that I banded. I have not hemmed the sleeves on this yet. I'm wearing it to church even though it's not hemmed. I did hem the bottom. It's the rounded finish for the hem, and I just zigzagged it. I almost used some of that tape, the sticky iron-on tape, but I just decided to try the zigzag stitch, and it did not get wavy kind of looking, so that's good. The only thing I'll say, the band, they have notches on the band, and you're supposed to line up notches with, I think the seam. When you create the band, you sew the band together. That seam is supposed to start at the back of the shirt where the raglan sleeve and the back of the shirt meet. And then you're supposed to match the notches with the other seams. I had a hard time with that. It was, I'm sure it's my error, but I seem to be missing a notch along the way. So I did it the tried and true way. I messed with that for quite a while, and I thought, this is ridiculous. And who wants to mess up on a neckband, because they're just awful to have to remove. So I did it by, quartering the neckband itself and then quartering this. And when you quarter a neckline, you have to be really careful, because you can get the center of the front and the back fine, but to get the center of the side, it's just not the center. It's not going to be the center of, say, the raglan sleeve, and it's not going to always be the center of the seam either. You actually have to fold together the front and the back, match that up, and then mark your sides. I think Kittenish Behavior does a great video on that, and other people do too. So if you don't do it the correct way, you're going to have a mess. So I just did that, and it came out great. And I zigzagged. Once I had it on, I zigzagged around it. I've got some pictures I'll put in as I made this along the way. But so it's so simple, and it's really a good fit. I will stand up so you can take a look at it. It's a pretty good length for wearing leggings. I have leggings on. It covers my front and my back pretty well, maybe not perfectly. I might be too old to be wearing leggings without like a really long tunic or something, but I'll show you what it looks like. I'm wearing it anyway. I don't care. So I'll stand up and just show you what it looks like. So this is the neckline. I am glad that I chose the scooped neckline. Originally I had the big boat neck, and I thought better of that. These are the sleeves, and I'll back up a bit. This is the bottom, and this is the back. So it covers pretty well, I think. I would definitely make this again. I didn't have enough to make, well, when you make these type of shirts, it's good to have a contrasting fabric. I mean, I could have and would make one out of the same fabric all over, but I didn't have enough to cut the sleeves from this POW, Zam, whatever fabric. So I had some dark gray that's really nice and soft, and I tend to like 3/4 sleeves. They're good for winter and they're good for summer, and they don't get in the way. I might make a cuffed one the next time, but I'm definitely going to make another one of these. It's just really a nice pattern. And let's see, what else can I tell you? Dixie is, I'll just give you an update. I know some of you, if you want to not listen to Dixie stories, you can stop now. But Dixie, I was sewing here the other day, and she would come up periodically, and I would hug on her, and she would run back downstairs. Well, I took a break, went downstairs, and Dixie had gotten on my bed and chewed through the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, and into the mattress, and started removing fluff. I did not have the mattress protector on because I had taken it off because she had peed on the bed, and I had to wash it, and I had not put it back on. So I put some polyfill back in there and made a patch the patch I made was bigger than the hole. The hole was pretty small. I'll try to put some pictures in. The hole was maybe that big, but she had scratched above and below that hole. So I made a big patch. I think it was 6 by 10, something like that. And I turned the edges under and stitched it, and then just hand sewed. I actually have not finished hand sewing it. Hand sewed the patch around 2 sides of it, and I had to go to bed last night, so I did not finish, but it's gonna fix it. And I have a mattress that is flippable, so I could flip it over. But so I have new rules for her. She is staying out. She has the shock collar on, and I am keeping her in the laundry room during the day, even when I'm home. And I will let her out as long as she sits with me in the recliner and I know exactly where she is, until she gets through this phase. She's 8 months old. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh, okay, the only other thing that I have done is a few years ago I made some heating pads with flaxseed. And my older grandboy loved the idea, and I don't know, I must have sold it. I couldn't find it. I knew he wanted one. And I only made that one. And I refound I ordered the flaxseed from Amazon, and the company I ordered it from is, I'll try to find it. But the place where I found the instructions was Ann Oregon Cottage, I think. Anyway, if you look up flaxseed warming pillows, you should be able to find it. The lady who created it gives you a link to these things to print out and attach to the heating pad, and it tells you how to use it. And the one thing with the pillow or the bag that you make that you put the flaxseed in is it has to be 100% cotton, and so does the thread. So that means that you can't do any embroidering on it, because embroidery thread is polyester or rayon, and you have to think about things melting in a microwave. So flaxseed is supposed to be very good because it maintains the oil and it maintains a really good smell. And of course you can't wash the flaxseed bag, so you need to keep it very clean. And so the thing that you would need to do if you're making it for someone else or for yourself is you would need to make a little pillowcase to go with it that would be washable. And anytime you put it on your skin, which you're supposed to do, you're never supposed to put hot things or cold things directly on your skin anyway. So have that in between your skin and the flaxseed bag, and you can make that little cover out of anything you wanted to, as long as you let the person know they're not supposed to heat that up. But heat up the flaxseed bag and then put the cover on it, and then put it on your body wherever you need it. And the one that I made is actually downstairs, and I didn't have enough flaxseed, so I ordered more. So it's sitting on my kitchen counter about halfway full. And and it's a sort of an elongated thing, so you can put it around your neck. It could kind of wrap around whatever body part you want it to go on. So that's it. I'm going to go and get in the car, and I can't think of anything else. I will talk with you later. Bye-bye.